DJ LTV. DJ LTV. DJ LTV.
Magban praised livestock scheme in the southeast, plus Sokoto authorized law against banditry as herdsmen may migrate to the north, says Yahaya. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel where you get the latest and the best news all around the world. If this is your first time on seeing any of our video, do take a step further, subscribe and turn on notification bell so you'll be one of the first person to get notified each time we post a new video. Let's go straight up into the main news. The Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Magban, has praised the rollout of the National Animal Identification and Traceability System (NETS) in the southeast. NETS is aimed at curbing livestock rustling and related criminalities and will assist in identifying and tracking livestock through electronic tags. The system will also help to identify pastoralists who own livestock and check the use of underage children as livestock laborers. The zonal chairman of Magban in the region, Alhaji Gindado Sadiq, in Enugu yesterday described the scheme as a problem-solving mechanism that would improve the safety of herdsmen and their cattle in the forest. Alhaji Sadiq, who commends the federal government for introducing the policy of identifying and tracking livestock from point of birth to slaughter, said that the NET was a more advanced method of controlling and monitoring livestock and herdsmen. He also said that the scheme would make for more enhanced sanity in the activities of herdsmen and limit criminality in the bushes. The zonal chairman said Magban would do its best to facilitate the education of its members in the zone in livestock tracking. This scheme points to the disposition of government towards responding to the emergent need for a carefully structured plan in the business of livestock breeding and movement across Nigeria. It is very true that herdsmen frequently suffer the loss of their livestock in the hands of marauders in the bush. We appeal for due consideration in terms of logistics to enable us to perform optimally in instructing the herders on the relevance of complying with the scheme, he said. Sadiq, however, called for a simple action plan that will make the herders easily understand the scheme, given that they were itinerant and less educated. He then said that Magban would wish that the NET would slow down the move to ban the traditional system of cattle grazing in southern Nigeria, adding that Magban does not have anything against modernization. However, we implore the authorities to properly work out an economic and orientation structure that will accommodate the transition from traditional to the modern system of cattle breeding. We appreciate the governors, traditional rulers, security agencies and other stakeholders who have contributed towards the relative peace that we find in the course of the cattle business in the southeast, he said. Meanwhile, the governor of Sokoto State, Governor Aminu Tambuwa, has signed into law the Security Challenges Containment Order No. 3, 2021 in the exercise of power conferred upon him by Section 176 subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. The law becomes necessary due to the prevailing insecurity in the state occasioned by banditry, which led to loss of life and property, undermining free movement of people, goods and services in the affected area. The order, which take effect on September 1st, 2021, directs the immediate total closure of Isa Morana Road to all motorists. Travelers flying that road are advised to go through Gorio Sabon Benin axis. Lorries and truck or other vehicle carrying wood from the forest are also prohibited. Meanwhile, General Lucky Irabor, the Chief of Defence Staff (CDS), has clarified that the merging of Operation Safe Haven (OPSH) and the 3rd Armored Division was to give the commander wider latitude and resources to deploy in emergency. General Lucky Irabor, who was also in the state to assess the security situation and interact with key stakeholders on how to ensure lasting peace, said his visit was part of the mandate from Mr. President for the armed forces to do everything within their power to ensure that perpetrators were fished out and attack silenced. Meanwhile, as the ultimatum for the open grazing ban in southern Nigeria expired on 1st September, the Gombe State Governor Inuwa Yahaya has urged the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, to hasten the implementation of the National Livestock Transformation Plan. Briefing State House correspondent on Wednesday after a meeting he had with the President at the Presidential Villa Abuja, Yahaya said that the implementation will address the challenges of accommodation that might result from the mass return of herdsmen back to the north following the ban. He stressed the need to develop the Wawa Jaga Grazing Reserve in the state to accommodate the large number of herders that are likely to migrate back to the north. Speaking on the purpose of his visit, the governor said, "We discussed the issue of Wawa Zanga Grazing Reserve. I think it is the largest grazing reserve that is gazetted in the whole of Nigeria, totaling 144,000 acres. I believe that Mr. President earlier in 2020, precisely in his 2020 January speech, acknowledged and approved that the National Livestock Transformation Plan will take off with a model from Gombe State, the Waga Zanga Reserve. But so far, nothing serious has been done on that, and with the position taken by governors of southern parts of this country, there is a need for us to fast-track the process of building that place so that in the event our people move in magnitudes to come back to resettle, we will have space for them, and we will avoid situation where there will be raccoon and there will be no issues to do either with farmer herdsmen again, or issue to do with the herders themselves having problem because they cannot have any space for them to stay." Yahaya also noted that we have requested for funds. I believe that every other state will do so because the resources is needed to implement and financial resources are scarce in the state. So we have requested, but I will not tell you how much. But the major thing is that we have submitted a proposal that is fully backed by a feasibility report that indicates what we require. Yahaya also stressed the need to exploit the oil and gas deposit in the north, saying that in doing so, we will have balance. While oil and gas are discovered up north and there is oil and gas in the south, there will be balance. So guys, here we have it. We have seen the governor of Gombe State coming out to say that there is need to start preparing for herdsmen who will come back or migrate back to the north after the September 1st open grazing ban has taken effect in the south. And while he visited the president in Aso Rock, that was one of the issues that he placed in the table of Mr. President. He also said that the ranch in Gombe State should be attended to so as to be able to accommodate elders that will come back to the northern region. Also, he said that there is need to exploit the oil and gas deposit in the north, saying that in doing so there will be balance, because if the south has oil and gas and the north has oil and gas, there will be balance. There will be no need for so many persons trying to work over each other. We also saw in other news that Sokoto State has passed a law against bandits. Banditry now is not against the law, and this is coming after a lot of attack on the state. Of course, the CDS, talking about General Lucky Rabo, was also there to talk about this law, and he said that the president has given the go ahead for them to do everything within their power to be able to stop banditry in the state. We also saw in other news that the Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MACBAN, has praised the rollout of the National Animal Identification and Traceability System NATE in the southeast. Of course, the NATE is aimed at curbing livestock rustling and related criminalities, and we also assist in identifying and tracking livestock through electronic tags. The chairman of MACBAN in Enugu State has described the scheme as a problem-solving mechanism that will improve the safety of herders, and they have also thanked the government of Enugu State and also in the southeast. But the question that Nigerians have been asking since this report came out is the fact that what about the open grazing ban in the southern part of this country, in which the southeast is part of the southern part of this country? Is it that the governors of the southeast don't have any intention to ban open grazing, or they are planning to, while the Mieti Allah is just there appreciating them? So guys, what do you think? Drop your comment in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, share and comment on all our videos. Do follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Instagram. Also check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. Until we come your way next time, do not forget, this is DJ MTV Daily News Update. Thank you for watching till the end.
Yeah.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV.
People are people don't say no, they don't like it.
Welcome to DJ TV.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV.